I'm going to share 10 items that all well-dressed women wear to make themselves look expensive. And on top of it, I'm also going to demonstrate 10 items that you can go and buy straight after this video so that you can look expensive on a budget. Point number 1. Colorful suits. In spring and in summer, we love to wear color. And you know what looks really expensive? When you have a matching blazer and matching trousers, so you have a whole suit going on in a strong, bold color. Here I have a gorgeous fuchsia suit from Zara. The color of this suit is not the only thing that I really like about it. I actually also really like this belt detail. You don't often get beautiful blazers with a nice matching belt, but in this case Zara has really surprised us by giving us this gorgeous suit, because as you can see, the suit itself is kind of a bit more in a masculine style, but adding this belt, and especially how it is here, almost like a little bow, it creates a beautiful female silhouette because you just cinch everything together, create a waist, and voila, you look like a powerful, beautiful woman. It's perfect to lift your mood in spring. Denim dresses. If you follow trends, then you know that denim dresses are really hot and trendy right now. What I like about the denim element is the fact that it gives you a very youthful appearance. Add that to, let's say, a conservative type of dress, it becomes this interesting kind of salt and sweet type of mix. Here you can see I'm wearing a Zara dress. It's like a denim shirt dress, belted. And you know, ladies, how much I love belted dresses. They are so perfect because they're so easy to style, regardless of your body shape. And the big bonus of this dress is the fact that it is very covering, very conservative, has long sleeves, so perfect now in spring when it can still be a little bit chilly, and yet I feel like you could wear this to so many places. As this video is about finding expensive looking items on a budget, then I think denim is actually such a good example for that, as it is a fabric that you can literally find on any budget and it always looks the same, meaning it looks expensive because it looks like denim. Ladies, if you can get your hands on some form of silky or satiny shirt dress, then you're in for an amazing bargain because you're gonna look so expensive. Here I actually found an incredible dress from Zara. The material is just so comfortable, but I must say one thing is that Zara, I don't know where they source their kind of polyester type of satin or silky type of fabrics from, but they usually do quite a good job. And here they have used it in a shirt dress. So thanks to the fact that Zara has a really nice fabric that doesn't really crease easily but also like flows very nicely on the body, they were able to create this, what I call, hidden gem piece. And you know me, I'm all about sharing hidden gems with you here on this channel. So if you are interested in finding bargains on a budget that will make you look expensive, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And ladies, you know I am crazy about belts. And here we actually have one that was included with the dress, which is a bonus point. But I also like the fact that although this is a plasticky and kind of a cheap belt, actually it doesn't look that cheap in person, which is a good thing. Voluminous A-line skirt. Now this style might not be suitable for everybody. However, some ladies really do enjoy the more vintage style of dressing themselves. And I would say this would be more like a modern vintage style, where you wear like a really puffy, like kind of A-line skirt and maybe like with a nice top on top. It could be a shirt, a blouse, you name it. Here I am wearing an H&M skirt with an H&M shirt and I'm wearing Zara shoes. I personally think that this outfit looks way more expensive than it actually is. It has an elegant style to it. If you look at the skirt up close, you will actually think this is for sure a mid-range or designer type of skirt. It does not look fast fashion at all. Next point. Polka dots. It's not the first time you heard me speak about polka dots, but honestly it's because it is such a classic and timeless piece of print. And I would say that every time we hit spring, summer, it is a print that simply comes back because it's not something that people usually tend to wear much during the winter months. So for this reason, of course, we need to have a little polka dress in our arsenal as classy women. And I would say that this is a print that is so easy to find on a budget. So what you should do, ladies, is simply go and start looking for polka dot dresses. It doesn't necessarily have to be in this color. There are many variations of polka dresses. You can have white with black dots, you can have brown with white dots, etc. But find a dress in a dress shape that suits you and your body. I am personally a big fan of midi dresses because I just find it to be a nice covering piece of garment. I don't like to show too much skin while at the same time be very feminine. And my husband personally loves midi dresses on me. If you think that an elegant woman only wears neutrals and solid colors, then you're wrong. Because elegant women do also wear print. However, print can be difficult because there are some really ugly prints out there, and many of them, let me tell you. But from time to time, you actually find some really nice prints, even on a budget. And this is kind of what I don't understand about Zara, because a lot of the things that they have in store in recent years, not very nice. But then they get these hidden gems that I keep talking about. And I really find that this dress was actually a bit of a hidden gem. Not only does it feel incredibly comfortable to wear, the print is actually quite nice in my opinion, and I think it looks elevated. It's hard to explain why it looks elevated, ladies, but it's just some prints just do and some prints don't. I really can see this dress being worn by some classy lady in Palm Beach. They certainly love wearing their prints over there. But overall, I feel like prints is something that an elegant lady should invest in, well, actually all year round. Pencil skirt dresses, perhaps sleeveless. So I have found this amazing dress at Zara and I'm so in love with it, primarily because of the fabric. The feel of the fabric is amazing. Now, unfortunately, this cannot really be translated via camera. It has to be felt in person. But I can tell you that it's a very comfortable, stretchy fabric, meaning that you can feel at ease when you wear a garment like this. And I think that is so important that you have pieces of clothing, especially dresses like that in your wardrobe. But as you can see, this dress is shaped in a pencil shape, meaning that it's elegant, it's a classic shape, but it's also a feminine and maybe even seductive shape. And I think now that spring and summer is here, we can finally pull out those kind of dresses that doesn't require us to wear a lot of tights, a lot of layers. We can finally let go in the dress department. And I think that every woman should have a dress like this. Next point, silk dress. Silk or satin if we're on a budget. Such great hacks if you want to look expensive. Here I'm wearing a Zara dress. It's like a camis style silk dress, midi version. Now for some ladies you might find that, you know what, this is not my style because I feel like it looks too much like a nightgown. I'm not one of those ladies because I don't really care if it looks like a nightgown. I think with a nice pair of shoes, if you dress it up with a nice bag, accessories, then it's obvious that it's not a nightgown. But one thing is for sure, that silk, or satin in this case, really does elevate a woman, and it does make you look more elegant, more expensive. And honestly, in a situation like this, less is really more. You can wear this dress in a solid color and it looks really expensive because all the focus is on the material. And I must say, of all the fast fashion brands, I think Zara does the kind of fake silk, meaning satin, really well. Ladies, if you want to look expensive on a budget, then hey, get a nice looking shirt. I almost died when I saw this shirt in Zara in this color. As you know, I am crazy about blues, but blues come in so many different variations. But when I saw this cornflower blue, oh, you don't see this blue very often, so I had to get this shirt. But what I'm trying to say here, ladies, is that it's not just about the color of the shirt, although that does matter, so make sure you find a suitable one for you. And if you don't know how to find a suitable color for you, then you should definitely check out my program, The Elegant Stylist, where I really teach you how you can style yourself, just like the professionals do. As I am a certified image and color consultant, I wanted to simplify styling to those who might find that it's quite difficult or not fully understand it. So I have created a program where I have simplified everything that I know about fashion and styling, just the way I learned it at Image Consulting School, where I teach you ladies everything in such a simplified manner so that you always know what to wear and how to always look your best. Now go to elegantstylist.me to find out how you can always look your best. So going back to shirts, I just think it's such an easy way to look expensive when you don't have to spend a lot, because all fast fashion stores, they have nice looking shirts. Now, are they gonna last you forever? Probably not. And probably if you spend a little bit more on mid-range, you will find better textures too. However, it's really not a bad place where to start if you have limited resources. And trust me, something like this for an affordable amount, I think it's so doable for anyone on any budget, and you will look so expensive, so elegant and put together, regardless of your budget. Last but not least, trousers, silk, well, okay, satin, blouse from Zara. I must say I really like this color combination because I think this minty kind of khaki mix is so nice. But what I like the most, ladies, is not just about the color combination, it's actually the fact that we have a really cute blouse. And I think Zara does them so well, so I must put on today's list, silk blouse is a must in every elegant woman's wardrobe. But if you can also find a pair of nice trousers, I must say you one thing, these trousers, what a bargain. High waist, really stretchy and comfortable material while having, like, you know, that perfect kind of neutral beige khaki color that I love. These ones do have that. Plus they are a little bit cropped and on the wider side, which I think can give this really beautiful element to it instead of always being like a boring skinny trouser. I did give you 10 really good tips in today's video, but you know what? There are actually 10 more ways of how you can look expensive on a budget in spring and summer. Hop on over to my next video because I'm gonna share them in that video. I will see you there.